just, obviously disappointing, 'cause when the coach gets fired, it comes down to the players and the guys inside the locker room. So it just shows we haven't done our job up to this point.
Fitzgerald was talking about kind of how much he credits Lindy with developing young players. Just what did he do for you in your career?
Yeah, I mean, he's done a lot of good for a lot of guys in this locker room. I think the three guys the most, probably myself, Bratt, and Nico. So, I have a lot to credit him with, and the development of my career and where I've gotten to, and a lot of that is due to Lindy Ruff. So, just thank him, and yeah.
Jack, what were some of those things specifically?
He just, when he came in, I was just a young guy, and he just let me be myself and play my game and develop at my own pace, and and now I'm at where I'm at.
One of the things that Fitzy said earlier is that some things had slipped. He mentioned puck management, specifically some board battle work. How and when did that start to get away, and how do you get it back?
I don't know. I mean, our team's been in a tough spot for a little bit, so just been probably a tougher year, and yeah.
Jesper talked about the lack of desperation, I guess he would call it, in the last couple of games. How do you recapture that with such little time remaining?
Yeah, I mean, like he said, a lot of it comes down to the players and, our effort and how we come out. And, sometimes we just get out-battled and outplayed. So there's nothing a coach can do standing behind the bench. But we just got to, the runway's not that long. So we got to really, be desperate. And, we lose a couple more games, we're out of the running. So we are playing, with our lives right now.
What's stood out about Travis just as an assistant?
Yeah, I mean, he's been good so far, especially, I've had a lot of interaction with him being the power play coach and the forward coach, so it's been good, and, we'll see what he does as the head coach.
Jack, so many times you talked about you guys saying you want to look yourselves in the mirror after a tough loss. How does this kind of serve differently as that wake-up call you needed?
Yeah, like I said, just shows that, the players weren't doing their job, and obviously the first guy to fall is the head coach, so that's what happens.
For fans, what do they expect for these next 20 games or so? Or should they focus on next season in terms of an expectation?
No, we have 21 games left, and we want to try to win as many games as possible.
Thanks, Jack. What's sort of the emotion that you guys are carrying today?
Yeah, obviously I feel some mixed emotions in there. Definitely a tough day, but I think with a game to play tonight, and got to go here back to business. It's obviously not easy after the day there was, but at the end of the day, the player have the job to do and go out there and try to win a hockey game tonight.
One of the things that Fitzy told us this morning was that both Fitzy and Trav addressed you guys this morning. What is the message there with 21 games left, and what are they expecting from you guys?
Winning games, showing will out there, showing energy, and just try to do whatever we can to win some hockey games here. And I think it's really important for us. It's a new start now, and I think also what happened, it's responsible for us players a bit too. Like at the end of the day, we're out there and we're chasing the puck. We were battling with the guys, and I think we're all in this together. And now we're all in this together as well. And I think we start a new chapter now and try to work as hard as we can.
Nico, do you think maybe it was a matter of needing a new voice in the room, a fresh voice to get you over the hump a little bit?
I think I can't say anything bad about him. I think Lindy's a great coach. He's a great guy. Been working with him now 3.5, 4 years. Things he could speak for myself. The things he taught me off and on the ice. He made me a new, better player. He made me a better person, and so I was always had a good relationship with him. So it was like Fitzy probably said too. It wasn't an easy day for everyone, but in that business, it's just how it works. And I think a new start. can also be a good thing. So, but we'll see. And that's, like I said, it's also up to us players, because at the end of the day, we're out there and play the game.
What excites you about the idea of Travis coming in, someone that you know? Obviously, it's different when you're a head coach versus an assistant coach, but what do you hope he can bring here to help lead you guys?
Well, hopefully he leads us where we want to go. And for this year, it's getting those playoffs and go further. But said it right. We take it game by game. We focus on us tonight and try to win this game. And then we move on. And we talk about more things. I think we had a good talk with the group this morning. And now, like I said, it comes down to coming here tonight and trying to win the hockey game.
Tom talked about puck management not being to standards. You referenced some other things. How and why did that slip, and what did you see?
I think, how did that slip? We weren't just sharp enough. We weren't sharp enough. We weren't holding each other accountable the way it should be done. And sometimes you talk to players and nothing changes. So there's the answer.
How do you hold your teammates accountable? What's that process?
How you talk to them, and that's what I said. Even like I said, it's not coming all from above, so it's like I talk to the players as well, and then sometimes it doesn't change, but we need to be better too, and I personally too.
Well, obviously, it can never be easy when these changes happen, even though sometimes they need to. What sort of everybody's thoughts going into what needs to be done here the rest of the way?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a tough moment, and we know we got to look. Everybody's got to look in the mirror, and we got 21 games left to give everything we got. Now, with Greener, we got a guy that's I think is a good coach, and he's gonna help us. But it's on everybody to individually do whatever it takes to make this team better, and focus is on tonight, getting a win. I think we can't look too far ahead. We gotta take it game by game and just have the will to win every game.
Your first practice out there, obviously it's a morning skate, so it's a bit different with Travis. How does sometimes, when you see a coach switch from assistant to head coach, are things maybe different in that first go?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, he's the same person, but obviously he's gonna, be different as a head coach. We get to know him as an assistant, but he's going to be different as a head coach, and he's going to bring in his print. And I think it's up to us to really, dial it in here. Like I said, we still believe we can do it. I think that's the biggest thing. It's got to be. Everybody's got to believe, and we got to do it as a group, where everybody's got to contribute in their best way.
Timo, I think you've seen Travis a little bit more when you were out west. What does he bring as a head coach?
Yeah, he's very detail-oriented. He wants to play fast, and I think for having him here as assistant coach, obviously we get to know him, and he's a good guy, and he's obviously going to try to bring the best out of everybody, and that's up on us to individually really step up. Everybody, like I said, it takes everybody to take another step and really put it on the ice. And there's been a lot of talking, but now we got to act. We got to act quick. We got to a huge game tonight.
And obviously, under Lindy, your role changed a couple times. You hoping to maybe have a little more solidification here?
Well, the same thing. I just you got to look in the mirror, and I know I can be better, 100%. And you got to put the right foot forward, and what's happened, and you got to look in. Today's a new day, and just go out there and compete, battle hard at this time of the year. It's going to come down who wins more puck battles, who's got more effort first, second, third effort. That's how you're going to win games.
Timo, one of the things that Fitzy told us this morning was that Travis addressed the group, addressed the team. What was his message about what's up what you guys are up against now?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We had conversations, and Fitzy addressed the team, Travis addressed the team, and it's going to come down to just as a group cleaning up some stuff, that's for sure, but also bringing in fresh energy, playing with confidence, playing with energy. I think that's a big thing. I thought last game there wasn't a lot of life. So we got to bring that energy, especially in willing and playing with confidence.
Timo, do you think it was a matter of you guys just needed a fresh room or fresh voice in the room, rather?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it sucks when you have to fire your coach. And, you know, like I said, it's up on everybody. We haven't done a good enough job, so you know, this definitely just got to wake everybody up. And like I said, tonight we got to play with a lot of energy and obviously know where we're at. Let's realize how urgent every game is for us, and just bring that into the game. But also, like I said, play with confidence. Everybody got to play with confidence up to their potential.
A tough day, just given changes were made. Just your initial thoughts, and you know what type of responsibility everyone here has on what happened and what needs to happen going forward.
Yeah, obviously yesterday was a tough day for all of us. I mean, Lindy has been such a big part of this team, and I mean, I can only speak for myself what he has done for me as a coach for me. I mean, since I stepped in as a player under him, and when he stepped in as a coach, how that changed me and grew me as a player, and basically took me to the spot where I am right now in my career with the type of player I became under him as a player. He taught me a lot, and I have a ton of respect for him for the Hall of Fame coach that he is, and he's a tremendous person. And obviously, having something like this is obviously tough. We all as a group know that we're obviously a part of it to make this happen, and it's obviously tough. And at the same time, it's a new beginning for us now.
You talk about new beginning, but you're familiar with Travis, obviously, having been here for the entire year. What did you sort of take out of his first go-around? I know he talked to the team this morning. What is his message to you guys right now with 21 games left?
You know, obviously, I always had a great relationship with Travis. Very, very hard, very honest guy. Puts a lot of pressure on himself as a coach, and he puts a lot of pressure on us as players to strive to be the best that we can be every single day, and work as hard as we can to become as best as we can individuals, and also to help the team to win games. And obviously his message is now to come in and work hard, and it's all about winning. It's all there is now. It's nothing else that matters to us now than winning.
Jesper, obviously this was a difficult decision, but did it feel like you needed a new voice in here?
No, I think obviously sometimes change makes a difference to a group, and sometimes when you need a new voice, and obviously Travis come in with an attitude that I think that we at the time need, and it's going to be a hard, honest conversation every single day to become better, and I think that change can be positive for us at the moment.
Bratt, you used the word honest several times there. What does that mean to you, and what does that mean to athletes who obviously want to excel, but you have your own confidence as well?
Yeah, obviously it's about noticing the good things that happens in the game and not being afraid of saying what needs to get better. We all put pressure on ourselves, and we got to put pressure on each other to get better, and we gotta be honored on each other to help each other excel, and that's something that I think Travis is going to help a lot with to really take ourselves to the top level, and sometimes that means getting to the uncomfortable areas, and that's what I think he's going to have a lot of experience from and help us excel.
What has been missing, Jesper, these past 7 games? It seemed like just prior to the outdoor game, the team was able to lock it down. You were playing as a team a more defensive approach. The last 7 games, it seems to have unraveled a little bit. What has happened these past 5-7 games?
Obviously, I think the desperation and the enthusiasm and passion for the game hasn't really been there for our team lately. It's the energy hasn't really been there. We haven't really pushed through in the games that needs to be pushed through, and we haven't really got the pushback to other teams that we have needed in the times that we have needed it. And I think that's kind of where the key has been for our team so far, that we haven't really got to that passion and to be desperate enough to give ourselves a chance to win.
Do you still feel this team has a chance mathematically? I mean, mathematically, yes, but Do you feel there's a chance you can still reach this where the team has been playing?
Of course, no one in this room is gonna ever give up on the team. So of course there's.
Jesper, what's just the emotional balance right now of having to rally together as you enter a really big game tonight against also a big opponent?
Yeah, obviously we know Florida's a team. We played them a ton, and we know they're extremely hard-working, good team. And I mean, it's like I said before, it's a new beginning for us, and it's going to be all about the passion and the energy to really come out and give ourselves the best chance possible we can for a 60-minute win.